Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back with another episode of FTL Advanced Edition. And we are working our way through all the A-style ships on hard, then we're going to do the B-style ships, and then the C-style ships, and then that is going to be the finale for this series as far as being a daily released series. There's literally doesn't feel like there's much more I can do on this game. There's more to be done, but I can't get it done. I spent 16 hours off screen trying to unlock the slug ship and the secret ship, and it just didn't come about. It's too random, and I've been too unlucky. Already on hard mode we are having trouble. I want to immediately get 90 scrap and dump it into, well, it's gonna even be more than 90, it's gonna be 100 scrap and dump it into a second shield. This ship in particular is going to be difficult. It has no offensive weapons, just an ion blaster and a drone, which would potentially get it maybe one or two more blue options, but I'm just so done with blue options. They just don't feel like they are making it worth their while. For all the scrap you have to put into it. Alright, burst laser. I'll take that and put that there and put one right there. At least now I have some offensive weapon. How did I get so lucky? Well, if I was lucky a minute ago, I am unlucky now. They took out my combat drone. Let's bring another one in. Accept their surrender? Sure, why not? Let's try to avoid taking damage, try to avoid wasting drones or missiles or anything like that. Paying their toll, I don't think that's ever the right move. There's a lot of scenarios here that just don't line up with my personality. It's just not something I would ever want to do. So I'm trying really hard to get my shields up, but I've already gotten a third of my hull damaged. Just hit him one more time. If they were going to, I'd say as an improvement to FTL, there needs to be like a class-specific tutorial for each class, each type of ship, so that there's actually for every type of ship, not A, B, and C, but just for every A type of ship, there's a tutorial that says, this is a NG ship. This is how the NG are going to get through life, and this is what you should do with it, and this is what you shouldn't do with it. Because how you should be flying around with an NG ship should be different than how you would be flying around with a rock ship or human Federation ship. But it all doesn't really matter that much. It seems to be mostly in regardless of what ship you want, you are in, you just want to take out, fight enemies and take them out and get as much scrap as possible to improve your weapons so you can fight enemies and take them out. And that's no more apparent than at the final battle. They should have a unique boss, a unique goal at the end of each run, depending on your ship. Because this NG ship is not going to be able to take out the final guy without getting very, very lucky. And it's not really within the style that you've set up of the NG that they would be if, like I said in the previous episode, what I'd want in a 2.0 is there to be more stories kind of like Star Trek. So here's a Star Trek story. If you're flying an NG ship, your goal is to get to Sector 5, and in Sector 5 you have to go to a specific place before you can proceed and get a virus, and you carry that virus from Sector 5 to the very end, and then at the very end you have to withstand a fight with the final guy long enough to upload the virus. There you go. Totally different type of fight. All you have to do is defend yourself for long enough in that scenario as an NG ship, and you would then the virus would take out the rebel flagship and you'd win. And have it the same, have a different one for each one. Have it be that the stealth ship doesn't even have to fight. It just has to get to Sector 5, pick up a secret vulnerability that is built into the rebel ship, and from that vulnerability you can easily defeat it. So then it would like pop up secret, a place you could target, where kind of like the Star Wars ending, the one vent that you can target that will blow the whole thing up, and all you have to do is target it at the end, because it's close to impossible just to get the stealth ship to the end, let alone to the final battle. So they should just reward that. And there should be micro stories too, depending on the type of gameplay. That would give you, for every type of ship, a completely different type of game, all wrapped in one. But instead we have one type of game and then several ships that don't really match the concept of how the gameplay fits. I am looking at my hull. It is pretty low already and everything's on fire. Oh, it doesn't sound good in there. Let's put out this fire, fix the doors, open all the doors. I've got so many things on fire. Oxygen is down to 0%. So we've got just gonna die. I mean, we're literally gonna die. Oxygen deprivation once again is gonna be the thing that kills me. Yep. Like I thought. I'm not gonna make it. I had 100, just barely. So here we can fix this for all it's worth. But that was it. Ah, the Torus. Notice that my fourth best run on the Torus is only 905. I just made 300. Probably a little bit of a boost because I'm playing on hard. Another ship we just never really understood. I mean, I get it. I get how it's supposed to be. You're gonna eventually replace these with weapons and eventually have several combat things. And maybe that would make you strong enough. But none of my runs have ever gotten anywhere close to that on the Torus. Have we even, when we look at the stats, gotten a victory on the Torus? No, we haven't. At least when we go back and, let's see. Wait, why is this out of order? Well, look at the Kestrel. We haven't even gotten a victory on the Kestrel. Some of these A-types, you just, like, how many A-types did we get a victory on? I think maybe one? Top scores, no. No, we have not gotten on the A-ships a single victory. Not a single victory on the A-ships. If you haven't done the things necessary to unlock the B ship, I would have been at least stuck at that point. And at least we made it further than that. At least we got the B ships and the C ships unlocked. But talk about the unbalancedness of it all. I can't even get a victory, and we've done probably 50 episodes at this point and haven't gotten a single victory on the A-type ships. I've probably only gotten about 5 victories in total for 50. And that's a little unbalanced. That's not the kind of the way video games should be. You should pretty much win most of the time in video games. I'd say at least 80% of the time you want the player to win in video games. That's what video games are. They're supposed to be simplified things that make you feel like you're all powerful and good at playing games, when in reality we all know not everybody is. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. Next episode we will play as the Osprey, see if we can make any progress there on hard. It may have a little bit of a chance, but I'm not holding my breath. And we're getting some shorter episodes, which is what I expected. It's to be expected. We're gonna die a lot of times from stupid things. We're not gonna make it as far as we did on easy. And the fact that we played on easy and didn't make it to the end every time is a little irritating. They've got their whole difficulty set wrong. And when you set difficulty wrong, it's hard to put a patch in there and make the game easier, because people will be upset both ways. Anyways, as always, I ask that you like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos, because all of that helps me out. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Google Plus or Battle.net, that's for Hearthstone, or Steam, friend me on Steam. All of that information is down in the notes. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.